Do you want to play the shittiest builds in Diablo 4? Or perhaps you want to struggle all the way to level 100? Nah, of course you don't.
It's like AI
That's
voice.
why you're here. I've spent 100 hours on the Season 4 PTR testing all kinds of builds, and I've conducted extensive research to bring you the best possible class tier rankings for the new season. And today, we'll be ranking all the Diablo 4 classes from best to mid to dogshit piece of shit. And
that's where Incinerate Sorc is?
We'll be doing it in 4 categories. These are leveling, endgame, build variety, and perhaps the most important one, how thick they are. Oh, who
Bob's
am I
very
kidding?
thick.
The fat woodchopper druid man obviously wins the last one.
He's a
Yeah, not
lumberjack.
gonna lie, that's pretty hot. Where was I? Right, let's start off with everyone's favorite. The most brain-dead of them all, the Ooga Booga Barbarian. So what is going on in Season 4
Uber
when it comes to
Boober Barbarian.
leveling?
What?
Everyone's favorite, the most brain-dead of them all, the Ooga Booga Barbarian.
Ooga
So
Booga
what is going on
Barbarian.
in Season 4 when it comes to Barbarian leveling? Well, I'm glad you asked, because Barbarians are looking damn strong when it comes to blasting through to endgame. With the buffs to Dust Devils, along with being able to make double swing bigger, Barbarians
Size
will be a
matters.
respectable leveler in Season 4. If you'll go full ham, you can probably expect to level to 100 in day. And if you touch grass and shit, you'll still do it insanely fast. Overall, a solid pick for leveling, and I rate it 4 out of 5 bald old men. Now, when it comes to endgame, this is where Barb usually goes balls deep and start blasting, and Season 4 will be no exception. While Barbs look to absolutely dominate the new season with Dust Devils, these were nerfed to shit. But there is no need to worry, because Barbs still has some nasty good builds to play still. What you're seeing
this guy?
is a Bash build along with a Thorns build. Now you're probably confused to shit, like what the hell, paragaming those sucks ass? Now my friend, these will be some of the absolute best builds in Season 4. Probably not the absolute best, but top 5 with ease. And that grants the Barb endgame builds a solid 4 out of 5 bald old men. Finally, we have the build variety. This is where it gets interesting with Barb, because the amount of Barbarian builds that will be top tier is just massive. For example, we have Hota, Dust Devils, Leap Earthquake builds, and many more, definitely granting Barb the 5 out of 5 bald old men. Turning on my brain cells for a second, doing a bit of calculation, that should amount to 13 points. Let's see what the other classes are up to.
Baldies, man. Asmongold would like this.
That should amount to 13 points.
Barbarian is 13 out of 15 baldies.
Let's see what the other classes are up to. Next, we have the cringe emo edgelord, aka the Necromancer. And for leveling, this will be the absolute GOAT.
Emo edgelord.
Necro is the literal sloth of Diablo 4,
Oh my god,
no?
man.
Well, goddamn, you're absolutely correct,
That's
but
me.
it doesn't matter at all. Because in the new season, there will be enemies literally spawning out of your dick. In other words, you can just stand still and rake in the
Fucking
experience.
great.
And Necromancer simply has the highest amount of damage and AoE early to mid-game. Boosted further via insane buffs to minions, you'll be one-shotting everything from level 1 to 100 without effort.
No effort at all.
Due to this, the Cringe Lord is a
That's the
well-deserved
whole server.
5 out of 5 massive ballsacks when it comes to leveling. And next, we have Endgame. Now this is where it gets interesting. On the PTR, Minion Necromancer was hitting for over 6 billion damage, and it received no nerfs.
Hey, Anthony, man.
So what
Let's
gives?
go. You're hyped for tomorrow.
Well, this insane damage was made possible by Golem Mastery ranks on
Spawning
gear.
mobs out of my dick.
And it is possible that this
Easy.
doesn't belong there, which would net a 700% damage loss. But even if we removed this, Necromancer could be hitting for billions in the new season. Not only that,
gonna be
though,
15 out of
but
15
Necro has
big
another
balls.
insane S tier build, clearing everything with ease. And that is the Shadow Blight build, which
Necroman
works by
LFG
stacking
locket.
intelligence for the Wither Glyph, getting insane amounts of big damn. There are also a bunch of A-tier builds for the Edgelord, making Necro look real good for Season 4. Definitely a
You
5
just like so casually mentioned it, man. There's gonna be many S-tier builds for the Ammo Edgelord.
out of 5 massive ball sacks. And finally, the build diversity. Now I would grant Necro 5 out of 5 ball sacks if it wasn't for the fact that most broken builds are just abusing the overpowered minions. A lot of builds also works more or less the same. Due to this, 4 out of 5 ball sacks are granted. And if we count all ball sacks together, how many do we get? Yeah, way too many. But that should amount to 14. Alright, now we've dealt with the classes that look really goddamn good in Season 4. Let's check out one that isn't looking as great.
Let's start with the fucking bashing of the rogue. Soon TM.
The thin masochist dying of sneeze class, the Rogue. Now, Rogue has previously been the biggest dick leveler in the game,
Let's get some
but that's
bashing.
just not the case anymore. While it's still insane, I'd still rank the Edgelord higher. This is due to being squishy as hell and simply having less damage. It's still insane though,
Necro
and probably
Sausage
still
Fest
stronger
Season
than the
4.
Barb. So that's indeed a 4 out of 5 confirmed Ziz for leveling. In the end game, however, Rogue is not
Generous.
looking that great. Rogue had quite possibly the best endgame build in Season 4. For like one day, Lil Mao. Check out this gameplay right here.
One day.
That was working due to the Elemental Surge tempering manuals. And that was of course absolutely fucking gutted. And now the strongest build goes to Rapid Fire with the new Legendary Ring, which is not that strong in itself as you're just squishy
Rogue
as
beat
fuck.
your salt, man.
But the Rapid Fire build I'm going to post soon is absolute S tier though.
I'm gonna have a Barbarian leveling build coming out tomorrow on my YouTube, guys. I feel like I didn't have time to record it yet. I'll record it. It's fine.
Right?
Gonna be like another night shift after the stream, but all good.
Right? Hey,
Wait, I missed the fun part. What did he say?
goes to Rapid Fire with the new Legendary Ring, which is not that strong in itself as you're just squishy as fuck. But the Rapid Fire build I'm going to post soon is absolute S tier though, right? Right? Hey, yeah, 3 out of 5 Ziz. Oh well. And what about the build diversity then? Not looking too great unfortunately if you're looking for strong builds. It's mainly Rapid Fire, Barrage, or different combinations of Rapid
Barrage.
Fire that will be GOAT, for example, Rapid Fire Penetrating Shot.
How did they nerf
And
the
that's just
elemental
not
surge?
cutting it.
Easy divided by
2
20.
out of 5
That's how they
Ziz
nerf
right
it.
here. And that, my friends,
Not
is a
so
total
many.
of 9 out of 15 Ziz Legends. Next is one that's looking a bit stronger. The hentai worshipping, living in parents' basement sorcerer gamer. And why is it looking strong, you may ask? Well, for starters, the leveling with this disgusting
to be
class
is S tier,
is
divided by
absolutely
20.
busted.
Peppo vanish.
You actually just have leveling on easy mode all the way from level 1
That's
to
naughty,
level
man.
100. The only weak part about
By
Source
worshipping.
is that it generally struggles single target.
That's me.
But when you're a teleporting grasshopper on cocaine, you barely need it. This combined grants Sorc an easy 5 out of 5 Amaranth hot tub streams. For endgame, however, Sorc is not
God,
quite
in
as
4K.
strong as, for example, Necromancer. This is, of course, due to all the
Vicuna,
top builds
there
being
he is.
nerfed to shit. But it's still fine, because Sorc was shredding everything on the PTR with ease and will still be top 3 or top 4 in Season 4. And this easily grants Sorc a 4 out of 4 Amaranth hot tub streams when it comes to endgame. A few examples of insane
Anti-worshipping.
builds is this one. Frozen Orb. You also have Blizzard, which is absolutely bonkers, and hell, even Ball Lightning and Meteor is looking pretty strong. And finally,
Many good
the build
builds.
diversity. Now, I believe Sorc will have the absolute best
Hey,
build
Woody, hey,
diversity
what the
out
fuck is
of
this?
all classes in Season 4. So if you enjoy playing
video.
Sorc, this is definitely the time to do it. The top build will for sure be Frozen Orb, and not only is it strong, but insanely fun as well. And slap on a 10 or so A tier and B tier builds, and you'll see why Source will be the GOAT in build diversity. Easily a 5 out of 5 Amaranth hot tub streams.
Damn,
or a
that's a
total
lot.
score of 14 out of 15 Amaranth hot tub streams. Next, we have the 14 out of 15
14 out of 50. Questionable Twitch practices. Oh, this guy's killing it.
Amaranth hot tub streams. Next, we have the Fat Wood Chopper, aka the Druid.
That's our guy.
Other than being winner of the thickest class challenge, what else can he bring to the table? Except
It's all fur, guys. He's not fat. Come on.
for a fuck ton of food, of course, that fat old bastard. Well, for leveling Druid is gonna fucking suck. Like really goddamn fucking suck.
Are you sure he isn't sugarcoating anything, man? It's just gonna fucking suck.
Suck ball sacks. Oh well, it's not quite that bad. But in
So
regards to the
thick.
other classes, they will be pretty shit. And this is due to every good endgame build requiring a bunch of niche uniques. For example,
AI boys.
Tempest Roar for Werenado. You simply don't come online as a druid until the endgame. But there is light in the end of the tunnel, and that is Pulverize. In Season 4,
Or is there?
you will be granted Pulverize gear within the season journey. And that's pretty dank. Regardless, Druid leveling
Well, except you might not even get the shockwave aspect in the season journey that he's showing here. Maybe.
is getting a solid 1 out of 5 Christian Bale fucking an American Psycho. For Endgame, however, things change drastically. And for showing the best build in Season 4, I pulled my fat old Druid out of retirement to show the most goated of builds, the Werewolf Tornado build. This thing is absolutely disgusting in Season 4, deleting tormented bosses within
Slash. he didn't even bother writing your name, man. Slash Chinese guy. Spoiler alert, he may or may not have been Korean.
seconds. And this thing isn't
That's a proper shout out. That's how you do it, man. There's some Chinese guy.
even getting nerfed El Mao. It's just gonna stay this insane. Anyone having Season 0 flashbacks, folks? Now while the
He put the tag for everybody, but there's some guy in China slash Chinese guy.
other Druid builds doesn't look as insane, the
also have it
Wernado
on my
build
top
simply
10.
gathers a 5 out of 5 Christian Bale fucking an American Psycho with ease. It's just that damn good. And for the build diversity, Druid has a few builds going for them, such as Lightning Storm and Hurricane, for example.
Tagged over a billion
Yep, that's
people.
correct.
Easy.
Hurricane is actually a thing, unless it's been absolutely gutted as of recording this video. Most builds, apart from Werenado, is however going to stay in the lower tiers. Granted, no one cooks up something amazing, and this unfortunately gives the Druid build diversity a mediocre 3 out of 5 Christian Bale fucking an American Psycho. All this together, Druid will be receiving a total score of 9 out of 15. Well,
Okay.
goddamn, that's all the class has done. Let's quickly summarize what we came up with. If I didn't fuck up the calculations, I mean, they're pretty
Dosh.
difficult, so who can really blame me? Then our tier list should look something like this. Necromancer on the absolute top in the best category, followed by
The emo cringe lord.
Barb. We then have Rogue and Druid in the mediocre tier, and Sorcs in the dogshit tier because sorcerers can suck a big fat
Then cuts the video.
98 out of 100 women.
Do you want to play the shittiest
Oh man,
builds
that's
in
so
Diablo?
good, dude. Wait, what was that next clip though? Give it a like, my friends. Holy shit, man, what a masterpiece.
Next is one that's looking a bit stronger. The hentai worshipping, living in parents' basement sorcerer gamer.
That's me.
And why is it looking strong, you may ask? Well, for starters, the leveling
Man,
with
that
this
was so good.
disgusting class
No, this is like 11 out of 10 video, guys. Check out Para Gaming. What a giga chat, man. Let's go. Good. I think it's like the best tier list I've seen so far, man. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.